Hello. Oh, there we go. Hello. Uh, bear with me just a moment. I made the mistake of not logging into the computer soon enough before stream, and it decided it wanted to reboot on me. So I'm waiting for that to finish rebooting, and then we'll get to it. Hello, Emmanuel. I don't know if you can hear me okay or not. The volume meter looks like it's picking me up okay, but it's hard to tell sometimes. So. Cool. My background music is still muted. Not that we need any, but okay, my other computer is back. Let's. There's the music. I don't know if we need it, but it'll probably get annoying after too long, and I'll kill it anyway. Let's see. I want to go to GitHub. Commits. Actually, we want to go to the release blockers because that has the direct links to the lists that I need to look at. All the way at the bottom here, Harmony's commit logs and 5.2's commit logs. And both of those links go back to the same spot. So they both start in the same place where the branches diverged. So I guess the first thing we need to do, as explained in our instructions for the release notes on the Harmony release blockers here, we have two divergent branches that are coming back together, and so we have to compare the existing release notes for everything since 4.2 on mainline with the commit logs from Harmony to find out what's different between the two of them, which is going to be a lovely fun job. And I'm still, if anybody has ideas for how to maintain this, I don't know if we should drop it into a spreadsheet and start putting things alongside of each other, or what we ought to do with that, how the easiest way to deal with that would be, but I suppose that does sound like a good idea. I can have a spreadsheet app on here. It's probably got Office or something. No LibreOffice, no OpenOffice. I have to install something. Oh, a spreadsheet app in here. Guess I can just do Google Docs, then people can share it too, and I can pass the job around. That'd be the best thing to do, I guess. Oh. Okay, we want everything to word wrap and auto height. Stick to the top of the cells. We want these two headlines. Probably want bug numbers or PR links or something. I don't know, we could put those in the descriptions. Okay. Well, one thing we can do, because we do know what was released notable, is we can look at the release notes for everything since then. So I'm going to start with 4.4. Okay. And that text is small. I don't know if you can even read that on the stream. Let's see. Make that bigger. That's a little better. Okay, we have lots of new stuff. This is gonna take forever. Multiple search criteria to match one field. Well, I know Harmony's got that because I've used it on BMO. This is going to be the most boring stream today. We'll just grab the headlines. We'll know where we got them from to come back and get them later. I'm pretty sure a lot of this stuff got backported to Harmony, but we'll find out when we get there. I got the, I had to click in the field first, that's why. Yeah, pretty sure most of these are actually in Harmony. This is early enough, they were backporting pretty much everything. Wasn't until later when they started ignoring upstream. So allow multiple search criteria to match one field, improve performance for searches, overhaul the tagging system, auto detection of attachment MIME type, custom columns, and wine emails. Wine emails. I don't know if the sorry, I'm just looking at the closed captions. They can't decide which way to spell wine. It's W-H-I-N-E, that kind of wine. And improved web services. New methods implemented. Yeah, there's a list we'll have to compare to find out, because that's more detailed and we'll need to check. Because that's not necessarily an all or nothing thing. They could have taken pieces of it. New Apache configuration. If you run Bugzilla under Apache, you most likely need a new Apache configuration for this version of Bugzilla. Well, hey, that's definitely going to be the case with Harmony because it doesn't even use mod CAGI or mod Perl anymore. It runs as a standalone daemon. So if you've got an Apache in front of it, it's got to be mod proxy. So that one will be irrelevant, but we'll keep it anyway. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't think so. Google Docs isn't that smart with the paste. I can do that in LibreOffice. If I just outright paste, it wants me to Command V, Control V, whatever. It works. Except it lost the, thought I told it to word wrap everything for the whole column. Of course, it's a number. It wants to rate justify it. Now it's all bold. Yay. And it still didn't word wrap any of it. Why does the word wrapping go away? I had the whole column set to word wrap. Yeah, it's not bold. The widget in the toolbar even thinks it's word wrapped already. How weird. And then we have the perversion fixes. I don't know how many of these are important. This is mostly bug fixes. So a stable branch that generally shouldn't be much in the way of new features. These are all bug fixes, which is a good thing for a stable branch. Yeah, nothing in there important enough for release notes. So then we have the 5.0 notes. Improved web services again. This release has major improvements on the web services interface. One big addition is a new REST-like endpoint alongside the existing XML RPC and JSON RPC endpoints. This will allow clients to access Bugzilla data using standard HTTP calls. JSON RPC, XML RPC will likely be removed in the Bugzilla 7 release. Huh? We were thinking about 7 when 5 came out, huh? Oops. Learning new things all the time here. Why is this so complicated? It figures. Okay. For future reference, I shall switch out the built-in chat dock in OBS with the custom one that I used to be using when we were co-streaming with YouTube. Because for some reason the built-in one does not have the moderator controls in it. The custom one does. Okay, back to work. Actually, let me make a note of that. I should figure out why the you would think OBS would want to have moderator controls in the built-in widgets. Okay. Back to work. Where do we leave off? Okay, we need headlines. Excuse me. Oh yes, JSON RPC and XML RPC are going to be removed in Bugzilla 7. We'll see about that. API key support has been added. Several methods been added, existing ones improved on. Attachment data flags and other metadata cannot be updated through the API. Detailed flow, which is probably the individual things here. Yep. And that's all listed in there, so we don't even need that one because that's all detailed below. Okay. Memcached support. That's a good one to mention. I know Harmony has that one, but we'll just be complete here. Ability to tag comments. That was a big one. That gets a heck of a lot of use on BMO. Because administrators can set specific tags to make the comments be hidden, which is a big thing. Hide the ones that are screwing around. Well, you can pick between and or for comparing groups to decide whether somebody can access a bug. And it defaults to or, so if you're a member of any group that's allowed to see that bug, you can see it now. But you can change it to and existing installations that are upgrading will stay in and. Documentation. Change to RTF, or RST, I mean. That is so stupid. Okay. It's not bold. We want it to word wrap. This thing really handles. You add a formatting thing and it doesn't remove it. What's our font size up here? 10. Okay. Not boldface. And go down to size 10. It's word wrapped. Why the heck is this a link? Because it has a link in it. Okay. Control-Shift-V. What does that do? Paste without formatting? Values only. Okay, yeah, that's... Reconnection successful. Okay, so now we're connected. That was weird. %, packet loss. So my internet decided to suck again. Well, we did have a 5-hour outage yesterday. Maybe it's not quite fixed yet. Okay, it looks like we're doing okay now. Okay. Maybe I should make OBS record this for the VOD instead of trusting on the one Twitch has. Okay, improve meta rendering, which was the viewport meta. Headlines first. It is viewport. Oh. SQL 8 support. Yay. And hopefully we get MariaDB. Yeah, it did just drop. OBS told me about it. It disconnected and reconnected. Fortunately, that actually works on Twitch. That is what killed us on YouTube last week, because I got disconnected, and you get disconnected on YouTube, the stream is over, period. You got to start a new stream, new URL and everything to resume it. I mean, you can't resume, you just have to start over. But yeah, I guess we just had a 5-hour internet outage yesterday, so I'm guessing we haven't quite fixed it all yet. Demo Docker configuration. And that definitely existed in Harmony. We just had to change it a whole lot to make it actually work. Because there wasn't so much a demo as the actual actual production config from VMO. if there's any link in it at all, it links the whole thing. Yeah, the command Shift V doesn't work. It's not bold-faced. Remove link. And word rep's what I want. There we go. Those are all part of the same one. There were line feeds in it in the source. Okay, delete those. There we go. And then we have these little goodies. Oops. There we go. Okay, so that pretty much does our list of things from the 4.2 to 5.2 range. And this is Harmony. How detailed do we need to do in this comparison? I imagine at some point we should go through and find things they did that we don't. Actually, this stuff is all stuff that we have. It's the stuff in 5.2 that we need to look at to find out if there's anything in that that's not in Harmony that we need to backport. And 5.3 for that matter. I know there's a couple things on the master branch that we want to get into Harmony. Oh, hey, they did a merge with 4.2 right there, so. A lot of that stuff might have actually come from 4.2, especially because they're external contributors. Initial commit of the BMO extension. Yeah, all of this stuff with external contributors I can assume is upstream, picked up with the merges. They were merging a lot in the early days. That didn't continue for long. Actually, BMO had release notes somewhere too, but I don't know where. Wonder if that's something people know. Splinter integration. What do we say about that? More porting work, what does that mean? It has comments on it at least. Oh, I bet this is porting. They had this is stuff that I think they had Bugzilla customized when it was actually 4.2 or 4.0 or something. But they didn't have a branch for it, and so he's porting things that they customized on the previous version back into the BMO branch. That's what this all looks like. And that's a lot of stuff. Yeah, I knew this was going to be a headache. At least it's well commented, but there's like a billion things just on this commit. Oh, and we have a bunch of contrib scripts. For doing various things. Group of tools we've used for moving components around in a Bugzilla 3.2 install. It reads a lot like the, yeah, it won't fix it. So, so there's stuff in it that they attempted to send upstream and it got won't fixed. Lovely. But now we get it anyway. Unless they moved it around later. Get more recent changes. Okay. Archived monthly, going way back to 2012. That's probably an easier bug to look at, or easier list to look at. Okay. So our split from BMO was on August of 2011, which is further back than that changelog goes. Okay. Let's see, that starts at June 2012. Where were we at? This was, I have to scroll to the top to see the header. October 2011, okay. So we're still before they started keeping track in that changelog. September, October, more reporting work. There we go. I think I had the second one over before, so we'll look at the first one this time. Well, that is the one I was looking at. That's a raw commit, not part of a PR, so we've got no comments to read other than the ones in the code. How much detail do we want? Let's see. Extension hook for checking bug groups. Don't see that one in there. So actually, I don't know if we need the second column for this. It's more that if we find something that's not listed in here, we add it to this list somewhere. And then if we find something that is in here, we remove it from the list because it already happened in both places. So it's not new. So instead of keeping all of this separated by versions, we really need to merge all of those together. Yeah, we don't have a paste special that inserts rows, huh? Okay. We've got 3 rows to insert. No, that was all of them, okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's 20. Oh well, good enough. Easier to delete them later. We'll have more coming anyway. Users, and we only have 3, which is exactly how many extra we had before. How about that? Exact fit. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. How many was it? I don't even remember. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It was 13, okay. I lost my clipboard. Figures. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Okay, we're going in this empty space right here. No, we're not. That was the wrong spot. Here's where we wanted those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Insert below. Paste. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This section 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Insert 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why is it losing them? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Insert 12 rows. There we go. And paste. Now I have more of these. 4 of them. Two, 3, 4. Two, 3, 4. Insert and paste. This has got to be the most boring thing to watch right now. Administrators and developers was kind of merged together up there. We should probably try to separate that out. Oh, the change to MPL2 is after the fork? Interesting. They changed BMO too. MPL 2.0, yeah. Yep. GitHub gives you a summary at the top, huh? Cool. Okay, so that one right there, we just figured out it's in both places, so that doesn't need to be in our release notes. Yeah, 404 and 405 actually got new features in them. Or it should be 405, 505 and 506. I mean, I labeled this wrong, but not that it matters. I'm going to delete this line in a minute anyway, but let's see, can I do this? I can. Since we're mostly using that one column now, I can make it big enough that we can see it all. Maybe you can read that on stream now. So yeah, 505 and 506 had new features in them, which they should not have, because it was a stable branch. And that's why we had all the fiasco with that becoming 5.2. That's a bug fix, arguably, but I don't know if that fix happened on Harmony. Let's see, that is 1226123. Oh, whoops. That's not BMO. Okay. Oh, and there was a PR for it, even though it wasn't linked on the bug. And that was adding a JavaScript filter to it. Okay. There's template list HTML. So you want to come back over to the code in Harmony. Template list HTML. And it's button email assignees. Okay. Doesn't even use that tag. Do we not even have that button? Oh. We don't have that in the template. Wonderful. So we don't even have that. Change column button, it's near that. Maybe it got split out since then into a different template. Must have changed form, process, list, edit, multiple. Yeah, we moved it to another template. Okay. don't think they have it. Oh, yeah, I was looking at that already. Section for navigation bar, okay. Let's change navigation bar, there we go. And there's change columns. It's right after that, I think. Yeah, there's the change column stuff. And then we have change several at once, and then we have the email assignees. There's the change several at once right there. And then we have the edit query stuff, which is after, so they don't have it. Links to more things users can do with this bug. Links. There it is. So the hook got moved. It's at the beginning instead of the end now. See, if you hooked that links thing, you'd end up with your links getting added to the beginning instead of added to the end. But yeah, email assignees is just gone. So that doesn't even apply. And we have lots of little crap like this. This is why I was thinking it was going to take us 20 to 30 hours to get through these release notes. So do we need a release note about removed features? Blame doesn't show me removed code, does it? If it gets stuck, it won't scroll all of a sudden. Oh, I guess it did get stuck. I think it's dead. That's unfortunate. I don't remember if I had it set up to remember my tabs. Oh, it did, yay. None of those look like it. That's kind of my curiosity at this point, trying to figure out when it got when it actually got removed. This file's changed. It's going to be a huge, massive list. Only loaded the first 3,000 files. Yeah. And we don't get an index. Yeah, that's what this other thing was. We were looking at the blame for that file. But... wait a minute, can I list commits that touched this file? It would be nice if I could get a list of commits that touched this file. Went too far back. I think I bumped the wrong one. I wanted to hit the 5-year-old one, and I think I hit the 21-year-old one above it. Yes, that is a dedicated VM for this. Navigation bar, there we go. I need more space. Okay, that doesn't have it yet. History, there we go. Do we get a history on just this file? We did, yay. And it's not mentioned in the commit message. They just silently removed it at some point. It's annoying when the commit message doesn't mention it, and then you got to step through all of them to find out which one did it. I guess we start about halfway down the list and we look and see if it's there. White is not white? What does that mean? Well, it's a little bit of an off-white because it's GitHub's background color. But if you want to see not white, I've got an NDI feed from the VM into OBS right now. I tried doing an HDMI capture, but here's what the HDMI capture looks like behind me. That's really yellow. That's not white. Because I don't have a Git GUI. And GitHub is a Git GUI, I guess, but let's see, I want list. HTML. Navigation bar. Change stuff at once. Email assignees is not there. Okay. So we'll go halfway between there and the end. Send email to assignees. There it is right there. Okay, so it's somewhere after that one. That one has it. Source code, view code. That's probably what I want instead. Does that go directly to the file? It does. Okay. There it is. No, that's not it. There it is right there. So it got removed under the guise of adding Bitly support to BMO. I suppose that wasn't really necessary for the release notes, but that was more of a curiosity thing. Well, I got a review comment complaining about it being removed at least. that's about all there was to that. Somebody complained about it being removed. They asked release management didn't care, so they went ahead and got rid of it. Is that something we want to keep upstream and have a parameter for it? I think that's release notable at least. Okay, now back to before we got on that tangent, we were figuring out where to sort these items. I am pretty darn sure this one was a backport from BMO, and therefore it's not going to be something new upstream. Because BMO uses the hell out of flags, and they've definitely got more than 255 of them. Yeah, it's a BMO bug even. Okay. So that is one we can remove because we already have it. He already has it. Pretty sure that one was a backport too. Was that my... Wait, there's more on the left. There it is. You say I lost my commit log. Oh, we were looking at this thing for changes, but after we got to October, though, that's right. We have to get through October in the original list. I got too many tabs open. Do I need this anymore? Oh, these are all the ones I was looking at before we found that one. Oh, there was my original Harmony commit log. Oh, it was the same thing. It gave me a new tab for it for some reason. And that's my 5.2 commit log. Let's go. I'm not even sure what I'm looking for. I'm pretty sure BMO did this, but I'm just trying to find proof. If they, I should look at the, all else fails, look at the bug. That's the easiest way to find it. Oh, hey, it's a BMO bug. It got backported. So yes, BMO did have it. That's my proof right there. Okay, so we don't need to mention that. I'm pretty sure they both got that, because that's where it came from. This is definitely new. There was no bug associated with it. It was done in a PR. And I remember looking at it, and the PR said, BMO and Harmony already has this, so it should be harmless to backport it. And I went and looked, and neither Harmony nor BMO had it. Which actually means it's going away in Harmony unless we port it back to it. So I guess we do need that on the release notes. Added in 5.0.5, which does not exist in Harmony. It's not going to break, it just won't call it. Change to affect customizations and extensions. Yeah, that's in the right spot already. But that does look useful, so we should probably create it in Harmony too. That's a thing to go on the list of. That's part of what we're finding out with this list of notes that's getting compiled here. This isn't necessarily going to be final release notes, but it could be a list of things that 5.2 has that Harmony doesn't, that we need to backport to Harmony. Okay. What was the beginning of this thing? June 2012. We got a lot of commits before June 2012. And a lot of merge commits, so a good chunk of these are probably upstream bugs that we already have. How many pages down are we now? April, May. Oh, it said June 6th on the first one. It's probably when it got deployed. Use tracking flag refresh. Inline C also was one of them. Oops, 76, 14, 13. That's this one. That's definitely VMO specific. That's adding flags. Apparently they had some flags hard-coded. Yep. It's part of the VMO extension. So, is there any way to tell whether a commit was pulled in as part of a merge or not? The merge commit itself should only be the conflict resolutions, right? And I forgot to join the channel anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, now my monitor sounds weird. Yeah, I think it's working still. Okay. Okay. I suppose if it was done with a PR, you could tell from the PR which commits came in with it. But since it wasn't done with a PR and they just merged it, we can't tell. Because that would save us a lot of trouble is if we could tell which commits came from merges. A lot of those are changing status flags, and we can ignore those. Probably would, now that you mention it, having the tree branch visual. I had a program that did that, and I don't remember the name of it. Was that source tree? That was source tree, okay. Commit dates. Is there a Linux version of source tree? Source tree is an Atlassian product, go figure. So it's probably something I would have to download and apt wouldn't find it. I'm not expecting this to work, but didn't think so. Okay. It would be very useful at this point, though, so I suppose it would be worth the effort to try to find one if there is one. There's a lot of stuff with those words in general. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Probably did an OR search with either term and there's a billion things that match tree. Get cracking. Nope. Nothing like reviewing reviews of tools. Okay, Kraken's a manual install, okay. Giddy up. Oops. A lot of those screenshots look nice. It's probably a time saver though if we find one of these that works, because then it'll be a lot less time if we can tell what came in with the merge. looking for free ones that have good graphs because the Smart Git and Git Kraken both look pretty nice, but they're both commercial. Git Ahead has a nice graph, but that's no longer under development, it says. I didn't see. Oh, there it is, right there. Gitchi. Oh yeah, that has good graphs like that in that screenshot. They have it, yay. Okay. Now, how do we use this? That's the fun question. Oh, whoops. Oh, we got Harmony selected already. Here we go. Long time no merge. There's a few merges. Pull requests from other people though. What was the date we were looking for? 2012, okay. We're going to make use of this tool, so let me get it up here in my favorites. There's some. Yeah, there's some Bugzilla 4.2 merges. Okay. And that's the end of the 4.2 train. So there were some things on 4.2 that never got pulled into BMO. That's a nice thing to know. Wait, I need to know the start point is what I'm looking for. August 5, 2011. Still not back that far. That's our merge spot right there. Actually, this is the merge split. That was 413 before creating the 4.2 branch. That was the 4.2 branch. And that was the merge, or the split point when BMO split off. So the green line is BMO, and the orange line is 4.2. So now we have this. Is something that BMO doesn't have, or I mean 4. Upstream did not have. It's not letting me click on anything. Not this again. What the heck? Oh, it's just being slow. There we go. Okay. And it's being slow. I gotta wait for it. Okay, and this was committing the BMO extension. I need to find like a royalty-free playlist of music other than this to have in the background. Oh, we added a bunch of extensions with this commit. Secure mail came in. I'm not sure if upstream ever got that or not. Updated some of the tests. Tell you what though, this already looks better than source tree. Because I could not find a way to make source tree only list the stuff that affected a specific branch without removing all the stuff that merged to it. Yeah, and this BZ API thing was that started out as an extension before it moved into trunk, and I'm not sure if the extension is, I don't think the extension is still needed at all. It was basically a proxy on top of the XML RPC that did the REST interface, and then proxied it to the XML RPC instead of being built in. So that's actually built in now. That came later. Okay. So all of these commits with the orange nodes we can ignore because they all got pulled in. Anything that doesn't have anything that's only on the green we need to make a note of. So component watching became a thing. The guided bug entry. Wait. These little bars in front mean there was changes to those files and not adding them, correct? No, it must be added. Oh, because it's only green, there's no red in it. If it was changes to the file, there'd be both green and red. Unless we're adding files to a existing file. Or adding lines, I mean. Bugzilla user agent? It's very slow reaction time. I'm getting sick of this music. Okay. So I need a royalty-free playlist we can run in the background. Okay, this was... It won't scroll. This is really slow. This looks like all the stuff for auto-detecting the user agent field. I wonder why this was BMO specific. I bet you G uses a crap ton of RAM. Well, by the way, I clicked on Firefox a little while ago and it hasn't switched over yet. That's what I'm waiting on. So my host machine for the VM has 64 gigs of RAM available, and I have 4 allocated to this VM that we're running in. So I think it's time to bump this up to like at least 16. Yeah, the whole thing is completely non-responsive now. I tried to switch to Firefox and now it's dead. GNOME UI isn't even working. Do I do a force shutdown? We'll see how long it takes to get this running again. Let's see. We've got 8 cores on the parent machine. Let's go ahead and get this 4 of them. Yeah, it went black because I shut it down. I did a force shutdown because it was completely non-responsive. Yes, it was. I tried to switch back to Firefox so I could add something to the release notes list that we discovered. And it wouldn't switch back to Firefox. And then GetG was completely non-responsive too. And the GNOME window UI was unresponsive, so I couldn't get anything in the menu bar either. Okay. Oh, I went way too far. There we go. Where the lines diverged. This is already behaving a lot better. The scrolling is like instantaneous now. It was taking forever to scroll last time. It helps a lot to quadruple the amount of RAM it has. Okay, this is what we were looking at. It's still going to go not responding for a minute. Okay, and we were looking at this user agent commit. And now if I switch back to Firefox, it works. Okay, what was it that I was... Oh, developer facing. Bugzilla user agent class added, which contains utilities for detecting browser platform and operating system from user agents. It is slow to switch between commits to load the data out of them, but it's not any slower than Git on the command line would be to switch to that, to do a checkout to that commit. There could be a lot of new features in this. Component watching. That's an end user feature. That's kind of a headlight item, isn't it? That's kind of a big deal. Yep, that's new. At least it wasn't release noted before if we have it. This is enough to figure out what it is. We can expand on it more when we write the real release notes. This is our note-taking, keeping track of the features so far. Okay. Guided bug entry was actually an extension. Inline images. Limited email. What does that do? It's interesting. It has me and Reed in there. And Jerv. But what does this actually do then? What does that actually do? Deletes people off of the I bet that was a test to see if it worked, and then they changed the stuff in it later. Let's go take a look at that. Well, it still has those names in it. And a few more. There before send. Email. Deliver to checks the filter. Okay, so we have get the filters out of the previous one. It returns one if it matches, so it's supposed to deliver. So the ones that are listed in that filter in that config line are ones that are exceptions, that those do get delivered. And those are all people who were admins of BMO at one point in time. So presumably this was something that was not usually enabled. And when they needed to block all outgoing email for an emergency for some reason, they would enable this extension. And then only the admins would get email. That's what it looks like. We might have to go back and look at that because we should probably have example emails in there instead of having a bunch of real people. That's the current code that's in the repository that I'm looking at right now. And we got email addresses of real people in there. Then I would imagine we probably want a GUI to edit that. Maybe. That was probably a quick and dirty getting it done when it happened. Okay. So, extension limited email. Excuse me. Needs example email addresses instead of email admins and hard-coded config. Maybe move the config to params or something. We need some word wrapping over here too. Okay. We have an expand all up here, but not a collapse all. I have some of them open. I want to close them. Okay. Profanivore. This is the good one. Anybody that doesn't have edit bugs gets their swear words filtered out. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Probably if I expand all, then it would be collapse all. But then if I did that, you know how many files that were touched in that commit. It's going to take forever to expand it. Okay, secure mail. We're picking up secure mail in this commit. That is the one that lets you put in a GPG commit, GPG key on your profile, and it encrypts your bug mail. These are several of the big features that BMO had that we wanted upstream that never got ported upstream. Okay. I keep forgetting that GetG is a separate app and it's not another tab. Sitemap index. We don't have a README on it. I guess we can come back and figure that out later. I imagine that's something to do with making the Google search find things correctly. There I go again. I'm looking at the tabs at the top trying to find my tree comparison, and it's in a different app. It's not a tab in Firefox. And we have Splinter. Tag new users. And on Type Sniffer, that is the automatically detecting the content type of a attachment when you upload it. I believe they are present in Harmony, these extensions. Yeah, there's current tip right here. There is a crap ton of extensions in there. Anti-spam, Bitly, bug modal, bug mail filter, component watching, contributor engagement, edit comments, edit table, Ember example is the one that ships with Bugzilla. There's a couple of these probably ship with Bugzilla, but They're all going to now because we're pulling them in with Harmony. GitHub authentication, Google Analytics, Gravatar, inline history, need info. The old bug move, that's an upstream one. That's there used to be a move feature, and it got moved into an extension because it didn't need to be around if you weren't using it. So yeah, to their credit, Mozilla did implement a lot of their features as extensions when they created them, instead of polluting the upstream code. But they also polluted a lot of upstream code. So it's not a straightforward thing to merge. But speaking of that, if we come back over here to Git G, all the arrow points further down. That didn't cut off there. It's just there was a bunch of commits that didn't feel the need to keep listing it if it wasn't there. Yeah, it is. A lot of those features that BMO has are all in extensions. A lot of the stuff they have that we don't yet. Four two six. The arrow points up, so it keeps going. There it resumes. And there the arrow goes off to the side instead of going up. That's interesting. But it's still up here. But is this a different branch? No, it still says merged with 4.2. There's Bugzilla 427. That's weird the way that broke that apart. It's still the same branch. Current production tag. That's in the Harmony branch. That's right. Somebody mentioned that before. I was going to delete that. we picked up the current production tag when we merged from them last, and then never dealt with it. So there was a pull request to BMO. Bugzilla 429. What was the last 4.2? Was it 4.2.13? And not Mozilla.org. Bugzilla.org. Releases. There we go. 4.2.16 was the last 4.2. Okay. There's 4.2.10. 4.2.11. And I bet you that was the last merge because it comes straight in. And the 4.2 stable tag is on it. That or everything in between was completely in sync between the two. And there weren't any BMO specific commits during that time period. Or maybe that was it. It looks like that was it. So there's stuff in 4.4 that didn't make it into Harmony because they stopped merging from us. The fun thing is to look at BMO. because there's all the stuff in BMO since we last. Actually, wouldn't Harmony have had that? Oh, no, the green is the Harmony branch, isn't it? So that's where we left off last time we merged from them. March of 2020. Doesn't tell me what branch that is if I hover the dot. Wait, we have release tags in it. Twenty 0309. Let's go back over here. Oh, we did have later merges than that. There's the 0309, so yeah, it did. We've merged again since that. That was when we branched. That's where we branched from BMO originally. And then we've merged back in from them a couple of times since then. But it still looks like June of 2020 is probably the last time that we merged from them. And I think the orange is my local checkout and the blue is upstream, so that's telling me all the commits that we haven't pulled yet. This says we're 19 behind. That's nice that it includes the remote in there. Yeah, so we haven't merged again since then. There's a lot of stuff in BMO since we last merged that we should look into cherry picking or something. I don't know if we should outright merge it or not. Okay, so back to Harmony. And we were still right at the beginning. Okay, we picked up the BMO extension, which has a lot of weird stuff in it. I think most of it's supposed to be branding stuff, but I think there's some things in it that aren't branding. But I think the BMO repository starts from when they forked from 4.2 because prior to that they had a patched upstream. And so this commit here was putting in all of the stuff that they were previously patching and actually putting it into their repo. Tag the users and type sniffer, so we did get all of them. Okay, so that's everything out of there. Severity value is no longer defined in fields. Oh, that's changes to the BMO extension. Both of those are. I don't know how important it is to figure out the stuff from the BMO extension. Okay, then we have a whole bunch of bugs. They just merged from upstream several times. Oh, fisting. One of their extensions was breaking one of the tests. The one we have that makes sure nobody says bug by itself without using the variable for it. Okay, I need to take a break. What time are we getting to? Oh, it's almost 4 o'clock anyway, which is when I was going to end anyhow. Yeah, I can hold out another 15 minutes. More porting work. Oh, so that initial commit was just pulling in all of their extensions because that was easy to pull in because you just drop them in place. And this is all the stuff that they actually had patched, which is going to be a pain in the butt because we probably need to actually look through this and see what they changed, because they didn't annotate it in the commit. Okay. So we've got almost 3 hours into this and we're just touching the beginning. So I don't think I was kidding when I said this was going to be 20 or 30 hours to get through all of it. And let's see, October 4, 2011. There we go. That's the right key. Yes, indeed. Once this is on the bright side, once it's done, we can start working on the fun stuff. Yes, that's right. Okay, I will come back to that one because that's going to be a pain in the butt to get through. And we won't finish it in 15 minutes. More porting work. More 4.2 porting issues. So I bet you this is all stuff that was done before they actually deployed it to the website. This was them trying to get 4.2 working on BMO with all of the changes they had made to 4.0 previously. Okay, that looks like a bug fix, which isn't going to be particularly important because the thing it's fixing didn't exist in 5.2. Comment number and inline history. Inline history is entirely new to us, so that doesn't matter. That's part of inline history extension. That's a bug fix to that. So is that. Bug fixes to things we didn't have yet we don't care about because the whole thing is new. Inline history extension should cache user. That's more bug fixed inline history. Merged with 4.0, but it didn't pull in anything. Huh. Okay. Include small patches in inline and review requests. That did changes to Bugzilla attachment. You know what that is? I think that is hooks for inline attachment to call into. Add the attachment itself to the email as an attachment if it's a request for a review. Attachment must be content type text plain and below a certain size. Otherwise, the email already contains a link to the attachment. That's a nifty. So that's not inline history, that's the email. But that's part of the BMO extension. And that is something that's one of those things that should be broken out into its own extension separate from BMO because it's not branding. Okay, where's the notes? Wait a minute, which commit is that? I can't copy the commit ID. Oh, it's right here. I can just copy paste it. Okay, that is an end user facing feature. Requests. Text plain files below a certain size are attached to the notification email. When a request is made on an attachment. When a flag request is made on attachment. And it has a bug number, 689601. Why is it not letting me type? Hello. There we go. And that took long enough, I don't remember the bug number. 689601. 689601. Okay. Linkify URL changes when shown in line. Bug fixed to inline history, okay. Merged from upstream, another merged with 4.0. Or is that the same one we looked at before? No, that's a different one. Oh, it's a BMO extension, okay. Oh, okay, this is another one of those things they had patched in their 4.0. And they're putting it in their extension as a way of getting it without having to patch the main upstream code again. So they were careful with that for a while at least. Okay, test fix. I was fixing the template test to find the templates and extensions. We don't care about that for release notes. Oh, Remo extension was in one of those porting blocks. But not responding? Why? I didn't touch anything yet. Firefox is still responsive. My tabs highlight when I hover them. It just crashed, didn't it? Ah. Now comes the fun part, figuring out where we left off. That's too far back. We were in 2011 somewhere, I think. There it is right there. That's where we left off. When we were looking at this, I tried to expand that when it froze. Yeah, that's stuff for dealing with a custom form. And it's also a patch to an extension that we didn't have yet, so the entire extension is new. Oh, now we get the pop-up saying it crashed before. It took it long enough. I don't care. And it ran it again. I already have it running. And a link to the comment and the bug mail notification. That's new. I'm not sure if that's release noteworthy. Is that release noteworthy that we added a link to the comment and the bug mail notification? And then they fixed it so it didn't look like it was part of the comment. I'm going to have to go back through that mega commit back at the beginning and figure out what's in it at some point, because that's a new feature. That's changes to a new feature that we didn't mention yet. That's user facing. And it probably doesn't have a bug to go with it. A banner can be placed at the top of a bug if it belongs to certain groups, configurable by the admin. For example, security bugs. And it's 4 o'clock and I still need my break. My wife just got home from work too, so I need to go talk to her. So I guess we will call it for today. Where's my to-do list? I should make a note where we left off. And that is November 7, 2011. Okay. With that, we shall call it a stream for today. And we might do this sooner than next Saturday, getting back to it, because it needs to be done pretty quickly anyway. We're aiming to try to get the release done by the end of April, possible, which is going to be a little bit of a rush job still at this point, especially with this much in the release notes, but we will try. I may or may not do it all on stream. We may come back to this later, but I don't know. It's been kind of fun doing this on stream to be able to go through with the group and look at what's actually new that we're picking up in Harmony. So maybe I just stream it, do random Gorilla streams and come on and do this. And so you can watch the VODs later if you don't, if I stream at a bad time. So we will see you all later, and I will head out of here for tonight. And thank you for joining me. And we'll see you next time, whenever that is. If I can find my mouse. Where'd my mouse pointer go? The one in OBS. I don't have a working mouse on OBS. This is a pain if I can't even stop the stream. Let's try to turn the mouse off and back on, see if that helps. All else fails, I plug in the hardwired mouse. go. That's working. Okay. See you next time.